Hey guys, what's happening? Welcome back to the channel where we take awesome out of the box. My name is Jamie, and in terms of smartphone releases, last month was incredibly crazy. We actually called it March Madness because they launched 10 phones in the Philippines. 10. Now that's pretty much unheard of, at least for me, during my time at Unbox, and these phones range from anywhere from your flagships to the mid-range phones, and of course the ever popular 10K, sub 10K price segment. Now the team actually got together to give you our top 5 out of the 10 that we felt stood out of the pack. Now before we begin, a little disclaimer, this list is actually not in any particular order, so there's no need to get salty if your favorite didn't make it to the top of the list. Now with that out of the way, let's get to the first phone on our list, the Huawei P30 Pro. As we may have mentioned in previous videos, Huawei has never failed to impress us with the cameras on their smartphones, and that hasn't changed with the P30 Pro. It wrangled the top spot on the DxOMark charts from its predecessor, and we think it definitely deserves it. The P30 Pro now has 4 cameras, with one of them having 5 times lossless zoom. You can push this all the way up to 10 times with a bit of AI trickery, but it can go up to 50 times digital zoom, which is pretty amazing and a little creepy if you think about it. The sensor size has also been increased and given new configuration from the standard RGGB to RYYB to allow more light to enter, making their night mode even more impressive. If you want to learn more about this phone, I'll leave a card on the corner of the screen and in the description. So there you have it, the first phone on our list, the Huawei P30 Pro. Next up is the Xiaomi Mi 9, which is their current flagship device, and if I'm not mistaken, the first smartphone with a Snapdragon 855 to land in the country. Feel free to correct me in the comment section if I'm wrong, and I'll take it like a man. We first saw the Mi 9 at MWC 2019, and it's pretty much a textbook offering from Xiaomi. It's a phone that packs the best processor at a specific price point at an incredible price. The Snapdragon 855 is paired with 6GB of RAM and up to 128GB of storage, which you're getting for less than 25,000 pesos. Aside from having a tremendous amount of muscle at an affordable price, the Mi 9 also features a triple camera setup with a 48-megapixel main shooter. Now we're still working on our full review for the Xiaomi Mi 9, and if you're interested to hear our thoughts about this device, make sure you drop by the website. It should be dropping there first in about a week, so stay tuned to unbox.ph. Now moving on, I'm sure a lot of you would be giving us a hard time if we didn't include this next phone in our top 5. I'm of course talking about the Redmi Note 7. We've been waiting for this phone to hit our shores in an official capacity for a while now, and it finally happened this March. The phone features a Qualcomm Snapdragon 660 processor with up to 4GB of RAM and up to 128GB of storage. It has dual rear camera setup that has a 48-megapixel main camera as well. Aside from the value you're getting with this device, we also love the fact that it looks absolutely premium with glass panels instead of plastic that you typically see in this price point. Now, our review for the Redmi Note 7 should be coming very soon, but just as a reminder, we're not running global ROM, which you should definitely get at an official store, so you also get a warranty. Now for our next phone, it's the Realme 3, which is another solid option for less than 10,000 pesos. In terms of raw power, it doesn't quite pack as much of a punch as the Redmi Note 7. Under the hood is a Helio P60 processor that we first saw on the Oppo F7 and has up to 4GB of RAM and 64GB of storage, which isn't bad given the price that you're expected to pay for this phone. What really impressed us about the Realme 3 is its camera, particularly what it can do in low light. It has nightscape or night mode for all intents and purposes that allows you to take some pretty incredible photos at night. Something that you don't usually see on a phone that has a price tag that starts at 6,990 pesos. Now the last phone on our top 5 is the Samsung Galaxy M20 that costs 10,990 pesos. The team definitely thought that it deserved to be in the top 5 since it's a bit of a siren song to entice customers back to the Korean company's mid-range devices that were honestly lackluster in the past couple of years. The M20 has an Exynos 7904 processor under the hood that's paired with 3GB of RAM and 32GB of storage. The 7904 is supposed to rival the Snapdragon 636. The Galaxy M20 is one of the first phones from Samsung to use a notch or Infinity V display, as the company calls it. And if you're a fan of the brand or maybe curious about Samsung devices, this might be the one to pick up. Then again, there are a ton of releases from Samsung lately, so there are a ton of options to consider. So there you have it, our top 5 phones out of the 10 that were launched during March Madness. Now, if your favorite didn't make it to our list, feel free to share down below. All opinions are welcome, but be nice to each other. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you hit that notification bell if you don't want to miss out on the next ones. For any questions, leave them down below and I'll try to get to them as soon as I can. For all the latest tech news and gadget reviews, head to unbox.ph, plus follow us on Facebook and on Instagram. My name is Jamie, peace, God bless, and I'll see you guys next time.